Welcome. Episode 10 of HGVtalks. I'm Breezy. And go Chiefs. That's why I'm gonna just title this podcast is Go Chiefs. Chiefs game is tomorrow night. I'm recording this on Saturday. Actually, I'm currently watching the play-by-play of the Las Vegas Raiders versus Cincinnati Bengals game. Bengals are currently up 23-13 in the third quarter. Looking good for them. I'm excited. I hope the Bengals do pretty good, honestly. But aside from that, go Chiefs. Chiefs playing Pittsburgh tomorrow night. I expect it to be a pretty good game, man. The Chiefs season was kind of roller coastery, you know. Um, but at the end of the year, the team's looking really good. Pittsburgh's a really good team. Honestly, they have a really dynamic offense, and the Chiefs this year seem to be kind of all over the place. So we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting. I mean, I do expect them to win. I really hope they win. That's for sure. Let me see if I can pull up a bracket, like a picture of the bracket I could find. Let me see. Maybe I can. Schedule? No, screw it. Let me just Google it. Let me just Google it. NFL playoff bracket. Let me see what it looks like. The road to the Super Bowl pretty much is what I want to see for the Chiefs. Okay, so whoever wins this game, it looks like they're gonna play the Titans. I think. Let me see. Actually, let me see. It looks like the winner of the Chiefs Steelers game, which I didn't think that's how it worked, but the winner of the Chiefs Steelers game will be playing the Titans, which could be interesting. And then it's going to be the Bills Patriots winner versus the Bengals Raiders winner. Patriots game is tonight, I believe. So that should be interesting. Honestly, I kind of hope the Bills pull it off because I think the Bills versus what's looking like might be the Bengals. I mean, still, it's not over yet, but Bengals versus Bills would be kind of fun to see. Two really good offenses. Could be really interesting. And then Chiefs Titans if the Chiefs win. Obviously, I'm nervous as a Chiefs fan. I would love to see them beat the Titans. Titans are a really good team. Shout out to Chris, my boy Chris from Tennessee. We'll see how that goes. Um, I don't know. I think that's how it's gonna work. I thought it was who of the three teams that win this week, the lowest seed will play the Titans, and the other two teams will play. But regardless, however it ends up being, um, I don't know. I think the Chiefs could definitely pull it off. The defense shows up. And, oh, by the way, this is going to be kind of probably mostly football talk today. Just an FYI. If you really don't give a shit about football, you could probably just tab out and play this in the background if you want to just, show a little support. But I think the Chiefs definitely have what it takes to win the Super Bowl. I don't think they're by far. I don't think they're close to being the favorites. Probably like maybe fourth favorite. I think Titans, Packers, Cardinals, maybe Bills are more favored. I think maybe the Chiefs are kind of up there. So I think they're the underdog going into this, which I prefer to be. I prefer the Chiefs to be the underdog. I don't like being the expected winner of games. I like being the underdog in everything. Um, but yeah, I'll be interested to see how it goes. The Chiefs' year this year was kind of weird. I think they were expected to kind of come back and pretty much be the clear number one, go to the Super Bowl, and hopefully, take the title back from Tampa Bay. That started out garbage, man. They started out really bad. Let me look up their schedule. 2021 schedule. Here we go. Yeah, so week one to destroy the Eagles. Well, not destroy, high scoring game. But then they get destroyed by the Bills. They beat Washington, get destroyed by the Titans, barely beat the Giants, beat the Packers with no Aaron Rodgers. Then the Raiders, they barely beat the Cow. Wow, they actually were doing pretty good for a little while. Wow. Did I start in too late? Hold up. Preseason. Oh, I missed the first few games. Oh wow. I was like, wait, how am I already down this far? I was like, they got on their winning streak later on. It was the Browns game. Start with the Browns game. They barely beat the Browns. They lost to the Ravens by 1 point. Lost to the Chargers by one score late in the game. That's when then after that, so they started out 1-2. And then they beat the Eagles, lost to the Bills, got destroyed by the Titans, all that. Started out pretty rocky. Then they went on a little streak, beat the Giants, Packers, Raiders, Cowboys, Broncos, Raiders again, then the Chargers, then the Steelers. They were on a huge, very good winning streak right there. And then they lost to the Bengals. Second to last week of the year. That was a tough game. And then they squeezed past the Broncos. So they had a pretty good season. I mean, like I said, that rough start. The defense kind of came back to play, towards the second half of the season, which was exciting. Like I said, I'm excited to see how it goes in the playoffs. I think they have a really good chance. One of the things I wanted to talk about was next season. What do I think is going to happen for next season? So, let me look at their roster. Can I see their? Does it show their contracts? Can you look at their contracts anywhere? Okay, here we go. Let me see how this website works. Frank Clark. Wow, he's one of the highest paid people on the team. It's crazy. This website's loading kind of slow, but I wanted to check because I know Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, I believe both of their contracts are expiring at the end of the season, which is going to be interesting. So let's see. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes got his 10-year deal. He's there till 2032, which makes me excited as hell. Tyreek Hill, 2023. Oh, Travis Kelce extended. I didn't even know that. When did that happen? Hold up. Travis Kelce contract extension. Wow, I did not know that. Wow, I'm an idiot. Oh, I completely missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but Travis Kelce got an extension, so he's there until 2026. So Tyreek Hill is the only one that's currently leaving after this season, depending. But honestly, he didn't have a crazy good year. He's definitely one of the best receivers in the league. I don't think that's even a question. Mecole Hardman also his contract ends this year. Who else? 2023. Anyone else big that I'm worried about? Not really. Not really. So Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill, both. They're both at the end of the contracts. Looks like everyone else is pretty much, at least for the information they have on here, everyone else is still chilling. So I'm excited. Excited Travis Kelce staying. That honestly makes me very happy. Got a couple more years of that. Hopefully we get some good people in the draft. I don't really pay attention to college football, so the draft's always kind of just like come and go. I don't really pay attention to them. I do want to start paying more attention to them, but I got too much going on. I barely pay attention to regular football. Honestly, I'm happy we did fantasy football this year with my Discord because I paid way more attention because of it. Like I actually know way more of the people on the team and in the league in general of who's doing good. So, excuse me. I'm actually learning a lot more, but hopefully we can get another decent receiver on the team. Mecole Hardman is really good. I'm really happy with him. Tyreek Hill, obviously, he's insane. I don't know if we'll be able to keep both of them after the season. We have like Byron Pringle. We got Josh Gordon back there on the bench. No, wait, is it Josh Gordon? He does. We got Josh Gordon, right? They're not showing him on this list, but pretty sure he's still on the team. Yeah, he is. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So we still have some options. We definitely still have some options. Defensively, I think we need better cornerbacks, if I had to say. But they kind of be doing their thing. I mean, you can't have the best player at every single position. It's just not possible with the team. But I want to pay more attention to the stuff in the off season, so that when next year comes, I'm a lot more informed on what's going on. And also, another thing I wanted to do. this is kind of back to gaming side of it. Is I wanted to play Madden on stream because I used to really enjoy playing Madden, um, but it's terrible. Like it's been so bad for so long. Like what happened? Like what is? I don't know. I'm kind of like googling things as I go through this, so it's kind of just by the seat of my pants, if that's the term. I don't understand. Like what happened to the game? Reception. Let me see. It has mixed or average reviews from critics. Game was reviewed, bombed by with negative reviews as game's version. Yada yada yada. GameSpot gave the game 7 out of 10, writing, "When everything's working as intended, Madden 22 makes a recent high point for the series. Gameplay doesn't move the needle much mechanically, but changes to AI make it more interesting and very challenging, while game day atmosphere and momentum bring every team's fans to life with palpable effect. With the franchise making the moments between these games more engaging, relatively easy to sink hours into building a team to challenge for the Super Bowl. It's just unfortunate this comes with the caveat that technical problems might prove to be the biggest obstacle standing in your way." Oof. Man. It's a grab bag of decent. That's how they described it. IGN. That's terrible. Face of the franchise, to put it mildly, is a mess. Home field advantage is a solid addition, but doesn't quite capture the true extent of real on-field momentum swings. In short, if you're hoping for a massive leap forward in the series, you'll be disappointed. Yeah, not surprised. So, let me look. What are the features of the game? Game modes. Let's look at that. Face of the franchise. I saw that. I'm guessing they got regular, franchise mode. Fans express their frustration with the lack of improvement in Madden 21 and how close copies to 2022 needs to wow us to keep the series relevant. It was once possible to hire a head coach, offensive coordinator, and defensive coordinator for your staff. Madden 22 brings back this feature as well as coach progression feature to evolve your coaches. There's player progression spot on the staff too, okay? A skill and talent tree system. That always gets me excited. Think of the feature as an RPG character like Final Fantasy. You can progress your players and customize how they're upgraded and enhanced. Madden already had this feature, but now it's more in depth with more customization. A little video here. I'm gonna play it with no audio because that's not usually good. Let me see. Okay, trades, contracts. Ooh, okay. This actually looks a little more in depth than I expected it to be. A defensive game plan focus, weekly strategies and stuff like that. Okay. Not bad. Rather than a boring scouting feature in the NFL draft, there are now interactions between prospects and coaches. There'll be mock drafts throughout the season. Home field advantage, yada yada. Oh, this is another thing they added. Okay. And there's obviously Ultimate Team and all that stuff, which I don't know if I'd ever get into. But that game, honestly, the Madden, that game mode seems like it'd be kind of decent. I actually might enjoy that. That could be something fun to stream and just, maybe get some people who are, more into the sports side of stuff to get involved with the stream. That might actually be a good idea. I really like it, and it helps me learn a lot more members of the NFL teams, but mainly the Chiefs, because I'll probably be playing as the Chiefs, and I'll, be able to learn all the backups to every position and things like that, and then progress a team in a franchise to multiple years. Have to deal with contracts and drafting new players, people retiring, all that stuff. So I think I might do that. I think I really might. But also, I guess this isn't solely going to be based off football, but Dying Light 2 is coming out. I believe it's coming out at the very beginning of February. Dying Light 2. February 4th is what the current release date is. So that's very soon, along with Pokemon Arceus. Legends of Arceus. Arceus Legends, what the fuck it's called. So those games are coming out within a week of each other. Legends of Arceus, I'm probably going to grind that. It comes out on a Friday? It's the 28th, right? Sorry, I'm Googling a lot today. Kind of like it. January 20th, yeah, so it comes out on a Friday, which means I'm probably going to get on very early that day, stream a long stream that day, and I'll probably finish that game and just kind of grind it for the next week leading up to February 4th, which means Yeah, because those games, I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna take too long to beat the game. Um, Hopefully there's a lot more hours into it than I was expecting, so that I can play it for longer. But I'll probably playing that, and then when Dying Light comes out, I kind of want to throw that into the mix. I love zombie games, and Dying Light announced they have a 5 year, the 5 year, not plan, but they plan to update the game and keep up with new gameplay features, new maps, new just additions to the game and DLCs and stuff to Dying Light for 5 years. So they're not planning on just releasing it and just small updates here and there. They're planning on this game being kind of like what GTA 5 is what I'm kind of imagining. They're gonna add probably a really cool online system, and I'm really excited for it. The first one is still a ton of fun to play. If you never played Dying Light 1, I highly recommend checking it out. So I'm kind of torn. Now I gotta figure out how this goes. There's always games coming out within days of each other that makes it so difficult. Um, I mean, Dying Light, I could just kind of grind it on the day of the release, and then if I'm still grinding Pokemon, I can go back and forth and just I'll figure something out when it comes to it. Um, but between that, sprinkling in some Madden might be a little difficult. Huh. Well, we got some things to think about. Um, Madden, because I was talking about Madden for a little while, and I was really thinking about getting into it, and then I got more into Tarkov again. Tarkov kind of, I don't know what happened. I kind of just started playing it more, and it just really grew on me somehow, and I started really playing it. I haven't really been playing it much over the past couple weeks with like the server issues, and um, just I've been grinding Pokemon a lot, having a lot of fun with this randomized Nuzlocke I'm doing. But yeah, man, kind of tough, figuring out how to play so many different video games. Real tough problems, in the life of Breezy. But yeah, I'm excited for it. We're only 17 minutes in. I guess I feel like that kind of flew by, but it almost felt like I was rambling for a long time. But that wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought we were gonna be at like 30 minutes, and then I was like, maybe not. Regardless, Madden might be coming into the mix. It might be coming into the mix. Maybe it'll be a Sunday game. I was kind of mixing up. I was kind of messing around with doing like a Sunday like classic games or something like that. I was always kind of like not sure what I wanted to do on Sunday. It's always kind of just like random games for a little bit. But maybe I'll bring Madden on Sundays. It'll be like our football Sunday. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. That way I don't just like grind it for like hours every single day and have, like I'm not like seasons and seasons through the game like within a couple weeks. I'm gonna be kind of playing it. I'll do a couple games probably, maybe like 2 games a week, so the season will actually take a while to get through. I think that could be really fun. It could be very very fun. Maybe we'll see if you're listening to this at Sunday morning at the date of release, and we'll see when the stream starts what I'll be playing. But to do that, I'll have to figure out my EA pass with my Xbox thing because it's supposed to be like free. Actually, Madden 22 is probably not on that anyway. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I think I kind of just wrap this up there. Um, yeah, I mean, I want to keep these podcasts short and sweet, especially still early on in the progress of it. We're only 10 episodes in. I don't want to be having you guys sitting here all day listening to this. So, yeah, thank you guys for checking on in. Like I said, as always, if you guys got any uh, questions or suggestions or anything like that, jump in the Discord or leave comments on whatever platform you're listening to this on. You can find me, HGV Breezy, at every single platform in the world, pretty much. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace out.